Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to try and not recreate but do inspired looks from the new Little Mix Bounce Back video. So I did see it and I love all the neon. Neon seems to be very in at the moment just in general with makeup and just in everything. And in particular I love the looks where the makeup looks when they were the dolls in the doll's house. So those are the 4 looks I'm going to be recreating for each of the girls. The one I did love most, I have to say, were Perrie's, but I can't find a close-up picture of hers without it going fuzzy. So, like I said, it's very much an inspired look as opposed to recreation of all of them, just because I'm basing it off the pictures that I can see and the video as well. So I really hope you enjoy. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, if you're interested then please keep on watching. So for all the girls I am going to do the same base, so I'm going to mix these two together and create a foundation with that and use this as concealer and then set with this powder. So I'm going to do that for all the girls' looks anyway. So I'll just show it for the first one and then for the rest I will just have it already done for you. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the face portion. So I'm going to go in with my Lolo Sculpt and Glow contour kit and use the contour shade, because definitely all of the girls have a form of contour going on. So I'm going to contour for my face shape because obviously I don't have the same face shapes as the girls, so some bits will be more tailored for me. Okay, so next on to blush. So in Leigh-Anne's picture, they all look like they've got actually quite pink toned blushes on. So I'm going to go with the Nip and Fab palette here and take this pink shade here. Just go ahead and add this. And also, yeah, I didn't see much highlighting. Like with Jesy's look and Jade, I could see the highlight in the pictures and also in the videos. I couldn't see it too much with Leigh-Anne, so I am going to do a very small amount. So I'm going to take the champagne side of this. I'm literally just going to take it right on the high points only of the cheekbones, and that is it. Just add a little something there. On to eyes. So Leigh-Anne's eyes were quite like 60s inspired. It was kind of a bold colour, kind of like a cut crease winged look. So that is what I'm obviously going to do. So she had like a baby pink colour on her eyes, and the close-up, for some reason I don't really have many baby pink coloured eyeshadows. So I found this one, which I might mix with another colour to kind of create the one I want. This is the MUA 15 shade palette in Cosmic Vixen. So yeah, just going to take this shade and use it on a flat brush and map out the shape that I want. So it's going to be again tailored to my shape because me and Leigh-Anne have very different eye shapes. So I'm just going to do it more to suit me. I'm going to quickly ahead and prime my eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up that colour. And I haven't set my lids because I think for this, well, I don't tend to set my lids anyway after priming, but also I think to kind of really pack down the colour, it'll work best. So yeah. So I'm going to pack this onto the lid first, and then I'll start bringing it up into the crease and kind of mapping out the shape I want. think I might throw a little bit of this more creamy shade from it, just to give it more of that kind of baby pink feel. As good as it's going to get for me because I have very uneven eyes, but the tricky part now is to add the kind of black line going over the top to outline it, and also adding a slight winged liner to kind of match along there. Now I actually don't have liquid liner, my hands don't pure one dried up, so I'm actually going to use my Lolo mineral eyeshadow in WitchyPoo, the black one, but take it on a very small angled brush and wet it and use it as liner that way, and see if I can get a precise line to kind of map out what's going on. So I'm going to use this brush. It's an angled liner brush from Iconic London. It may be a little bit too thick, but I thought I could always, if it's going to be thicker, I'd rather be thicker on the top bit because I can always use concealer just to tidy it up. So I'm going to attempt to use that. So I'm going to wet it first, dip it into the shadow, and then use it to create the graphic liner look. Okay, so that's the eyes done. I've neatened up the top with concealer and stuff like that, try and even it out as much as I can. Now it does look like she's got some warmth into the crease just above this line, so I'm going to take a warmer bronzer down that contour shade. So this is the B Matte bronzer in 01 Light. I'm just going to literally pop a little bit kind of on this outer crease portion to warm it up. Just on this outer portion. I'm going to pop a tiny bit of that champagne illuminator just to kind of brighten up in the corner section. Okay, and then moving on to our lashes. So I am actually going to apply false lashes, which I don't normally do in videos. And the lashes I have kind of similar to the one she's wearing are these ones here. You can get these in Superdrug. It's Extra Volume 405. Hers have a bit more like gappiness in it, but I thought these were the closest to it. And hers are kind of a cat eye shape as well, just to match the eye look. Okay, so that is the eye fully complete. I love this kind of 60s feel to it. It's just, I have very uneven eyes. I've mentioned so many times in terms of the shape, so it just makes looks like this quite hard to pull off for me. But I do love how it's turned out, and I actually really like these lashes. Like I said, I don't often apply lashes at all. To finish off is lips. So, but Leigh-Anne definitely has like a brownie nude lip on, so I'm going to go in with the Kiko Everlasting Colour Precision Lip Liner in 403 first. Then going with the Makeup Revolution Rose Gold Lipstick in Chauffeur. So that is the Leigh-Anne inspired bounce back makeup look complete. Okay, so moving on to Jesy's look. Now her pop of colour is right in the corner of her eye for this, for the set of looks I'm doing. It's quite warm tones on her eyelids and eyes, and then it's quite smoky as well, big lashes and a very nude lip. So with all the looks now, I'm also going to apply the contour, just because all the girls do have a little bit of contour going on. Just like the rest of the girls, have quite a pink blusher. So the tone I'm going to go for is some sort of pure healthy blusher. I think this one will look really well with this look. I'm also going to use the champagne illuminator just because, like I said, she's got quite warm tones going on, and champagne I think will look nice with those warm tones. It's onto the eye portion. Like I said, warm orangey brown tones, smoky, and then obviously pop the colour. So the palette I'm going to use first is the Nip and Fab Sculptor palette. I absolutely love this palette anyway. And I'll start off with the orange shade and start working this into the crease. And hers does look winged out, which is perfect. Okay, then I'll build up some of the darker colours on the outer corners. So I'm going to go in with this one here. I think this is called Chocolate, from what I work out. And the orangey shade I used was Camel. So I'm going to take that chocolate shade and I'm going to start working this onto the outer portion. And then I'm going to go with this shade here, which is called In Vogue. And again, just build it up on the outer portion. So on the same brush again, I'm going to take the darker shade of the palette, Nirvana. So it's a really dark brown. And kind of right along the upper lash line here, she's got quite a very dark section. Make it quite smoked out where the lashes are, so I'm just going to go in. Take this along the lash line, only probably like halfway across, because again it's kind of that cat eye kind of shape she's got going on. Just blend that out. I'm going to keep building that section up, I think. I'm just going to go back in the orangey shade. Use the beginning and just go across the lid again. Now this actually got some shimmer on the lid, so I'm going to add a little bit of something there, but I just want to get the orange back down again. And I'm going to take this as well along the lash line. And actually I'm going to take some of that chocolate shade and also do the same thing. From the shade I'm going to go in with this one here. This is the shade Cleopatra. I'm going to take it on my finger, I think. And I'm just going to pat this across the lid. It's not an intense shimmer she's got on the lid, so I'm just going to be careful with this and not apply too much. Just like a wash, a slight shimmer. And then for the fun part, the pop of colour, so I'm going to, it's a lovely pop of purple. I think I'm going to dive into my PHB palette and take that purple shade in it there. Go ahead and pop it in the corner. Although, I feel like maybe this purple is actually a little bit too icy for what the look goes for. So let me see if I can find a different purple for this. So I'm actually going to go into my own rival palette and I'm going to take this purple here, which I know is quite dark, and it's probably darker than what Jesy's got on, but if I mix it with the icy one, I think it will create the purple that I'm looking for. There's more of this story. Okay, so I had to abort the eyelashes as my eyes were getting quite irritated and itchy. So I've just gone in with a lot of mascara, so unfortunately then my lashes aren't as good as the lashes that Jesy wore, but I don't know why they were just starting to irritate my eyes, which didn't happen with Leigh-Anne's look, so yeah. Anyway, so I've just had to go with mascara, so I went with my Kiko Extra Sculpt mascara instead and just tried to really build up my lashes in the hopes that we get some volume like her lashes did. So now onto lips. So she's got kind of that classic nude lip where it's quite dark around the outside but quite nude on the inside. So I'm going to mix a few things. First of all, I'm going to take the Perrie lip kit in, the Matte Me Up lip kit in Go To, and then I'm going to put some of the Gosh Velvet Touch lipstick in 001, so it's a very matte pink shade. I use it quite a bit actually to lighten my inner centre of the lips. So I'm going to go with the lip liner and the liquid lipstick first. And that is the Jesy inspired look done. So moving on to Perrie's look, which was possibly my favourite just because it was, I guess, the more colourful one, but it was the one I found hardest to find the close-up of for the look. So it's going to be very much my kind of interpretation. It's very much going to be my interpretation of the look. Okay, so first of all for blush, she had much more of like a baby pink, kind of brighter blusher going on, I feel. So I'm actually going to take, this is my DFMA Pink Purple palette. I'm going to take this blusher right here and just go into the cheeks. Yeah, I love the blue tones and the pink. It just felt very kind of, I guess, Barbie-esque. And she also had a look like a slight icier highlight. I'm going to go in, I haven't used this in a while actually, the Iconic Illuminator Drops, and this is in the shade Shine, so it's the kind of pinkier toned highlighter. I just think this would work quite well for what I'm going for. Just take a few drops because it's very pretty. Take a little bit up here as well, why not? Okay, so now I've got that highlight on, I'm going to move to the eyes. So yeah, I loved her eyes. I'm going to start off with that blusher I used before. This one here, because she definitely had a pink going on right in this inner corner here, which you know I love that kind of look, especially when it comes to editorial look. So I'm just going to work this into this inner corner bit. And then for the lid, it looks like she had like a frosty blue moment on, and she definitely had a blue mascara, which I do have one. I'm going to get my Colourpop wet palette. I'm going to take this shade here called I'm Chillin'. It's probably a bit dark for what I want, but I'm going to mix some other colours to make it a bit more icy and frosty. Yeah, this is way too dark. I'm going to fix that. Just use a fluffy brush just to blend it out. And she does have a slight winged out shadow look, so I'm just going to slightly do that as well. And then what I'll do is I'll go back into the Colourpop palette, take the shade Finished, and I'm going to go over the top of that blue shadow with this, just to lighten the blue and make it a little bit more like a frostier blue. Like I said, the lid is kind of frosted and it does look like some shimmer, so I'm going to go in with the MUA Undress Yourself highlighter in Ice Sparkle. So it's a highlighter, it's got a blue tint to it. I'd never wear this on my skin, but for the purposes of this look, I think it's going to look really cool. So and just layer over the top. I'm actually going to dip back into that pink blusher I used before and just re-intensify this section here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the lower lash line and go into the waterline. Now she definitely has, again, quite an icy blue waterline. So I'm going to mix two liners together. The Colourpop Creme Gel line in Exit, which is the white one, but I've also got the Neve Cosmetics eyeliner in blue shade. I think together mixed will create the perfect kind of bluey colour I want. So I think I'm going to go in with the blue first. It looks like she does extend it out this way as well. And bring it out this way. Just to make it icier. Okay, then I'm going to take a very small amount of the blusher shade and just run that a little bit along the lower lash line, just under the eyeliner. Because I'm going to get in with blue mascara, I actually don't want to put lashes on, and she doesn't really look like she's got really intense lashes like Leigh-Anne did, and also Jesy's got quite intense lashes. So I'm going to go with a bit of mascara, normal mascara first. It's the Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. just to build up the lashes ever so slightly. And then I'm going to go in with the blue mascara. So I've got the one I found in Superdrug, the Collection Extreme Coloured Lengthening Mascara in the shade Blue 2. It's a cool blue colour, I just think it's beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and then really layer up the lashes with this colour. Okay, so I'm not sure how well that blue eyeshadow is going to show up on camera. In person you can't really see it. I don't necessarily like the formula. I think it's because it's the lengthening mascara and I'm much more volumizing mascara type of person. But the blue is amazing. Like I said, I'm not sure if you can actually see the blue on camera. I think it might look more noticeable in photos and stuff. But that's the eyes done. So onto lips. So she has a very kind of nudie pink lip. So first of all, the Kiko Gossamer Emotion, oh no, the creamy lipstick in 103. I'm going to pop on first. And then go in with the Kiko Smart Fusion lipstick in 401, which is a very nude colour. And go this on top. So this is Perrie's look done. It's probably the least accurate out of all of them because like I said, it's quite hard to see the photo up close, but it is one of my favourite looks. I think it's just very fun with the colours. Like I said, it's very Barbie-esque and yeah, I really like this one. It's a shame you can't really see the blue mascara on camera. Hopefully in the photo you'll be able to see that a bit more. If I've got the flash going, it might just help show off that blue mascara. But that is Perrie's look done. Now for Jade's look. So she's more about the bright lip look. So she's got quite a nice smoky eye. It's very kind of shimmery, kind of brown tones, but there's, I feel like there's a slight pinky tone in there as well. Beautiful lashes and yeah, this bright pink lips. So she has a very similar blusher shade to Perrie. So I'm going to go back in with the blusher I used for Perrie. But hers is more, definitely a lot more focused up here. For her, again, she's got a nicely highlighter, but I'm going to actually try the MUA highlighter, the Eye Sparkle, that I used on the Perrie. Ooh, that I used on the Perrie look, just to see what it does look like on the skin. Okay, it's quite intense. The only thing with shades like this is I can see like where it doesn't fully blend in with my skin, like here, because it's a weird blue shade. Okay, so on to eyes. I'm going to take the 100% Pure palettes, the Naked 1 and Naked 2. And I'm actually going to start off with the Naked 2 and take the shade Beam first and just pop this all over the lid. Just like a wash across the lid. On a fluffy brush, I'm going to take some of the blusher shade from Naked 2 and run this through the crease. Okay, I'm going to switch to the Naked 1 palette now. I'm going to take this beautiful shade here called Chestnut. I'm going to pop this onto there. Yeah, I think that's a better colour actually than that first shade I used. I'm going to go back to the Naked 2, taking this dark shade called Vivid. Just to ever so slightly, no actually I'm not, I'm going to take the shade Splendor, this dark brown instead. I just want to deepen up the outer corners ever so slightly. I'm actually going to jump into the BH Carnival Rio palette and taking this gorgeous bronzy shade here. I'm going to take it on my finger actually. I just think this will look really pretty across the lid for this look. Taking the Lolo Champagne Illuminator, use that to highlight the brow bone. I'm going to take the Lolo WitchyPoo eyeshadow like I did with Leigh-Anne's look. I'm not going to wet it because I don't want to use it as a wing liner as such. I'm going to take it on the pencil brush again. But just have this so it kind of runs along the upper lash line slightly. So I'm going to take it along the lower lash line slightly. And then take the chestnut shade from the Naked One palette and also run that along the lower lash line just to kind of help smoke that out slightly. I'm going to go in with some mascara now, the Kiko Extra Scott Volume Mascara. I'm just going to do a light layer because I want to add lashes. And she has quite big-ish lashes, so I'm going to go with the Superdrug ones, the eyelashes in Extra Volume 401. Okay, these lashes are very intense for me. This is not something I'd usually wear, but she does have quite big lashes going on. So finally is the lips. Now she's got quite a bright pink lip, but I do feel like she's got a slight brown lip liner with it, so I'm just going to go with the Lily Lolo Soft Nude Lip Liner. I don't want to go too dark with the lip liner. And then on top I'm going to go with some pure matte lipstick in Marrakesh. So yeah, I just feel like the lip liner actually needs to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go in with the same lip liner I used for Leigh-Anne, the Kiko one. And then I'm going to take the nude shiny lipstick from Kiko, the Fusion Smart that I used with Perrie, and just pop that a little bit in the centre. Okay, and that is Jade's inspired look done. So that's all 4 of the Little Mix's inspired looks from the bounce back video, when they're all dolls. So I really hope you have enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing it. There's some hiccups along the way and things didn't go quite, some looks aren't as accurate as I was hoping for, but like I said, they're more inspired than recreations. So yeah, so I just thought it'd just be a lot of fun. I really liked the makeup looks, so that's why I decided to do it. So I hope you did too. Please leave any requests for future videos down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.